All right, friends, welcome back. So we talked about box and whisker plots in the last part of this. Now let's talk about how we can compare that data. Go ahead and pause this and draw out these two box and whisker plots. This first one is group A, and this is group B. And we're gonna say that these are quiz scores. Group A, group B, one maybe first period and second period, we're gonna compare their quiz scores. So what we want to do is compare the data and see what we can determine by looking at this box and whisker plot. All right, so the first things first, we're going to ask about that median. And remember, the median is the one that's right in the middle. So for group A, our median is 75. And for group B, you'll see our median is 85. All right. Let's talk about the range. Remember, your range is your maximum minus your minimum. So for group A, that's going to be 100 minus 65. That'll give us 35 there. So for 100 minus 65. Now for group B, we have 95 minus 60. That's going to give us 35. So it looks like they have the same range. They have the same range. All right, well, now let's talk about that IQR. Remember, that's your interquartile range, And that, again, is your Q3 minus your Q1, Q3 minus Q1. So for this first one up here, our Q3 is 78. So we're going to have 78 minus 68. That's going to give us 10. Group B, we're going to have 90 minus 70. And that's going to give us 20. So that means that we've got, very similar interquartile range, but similar, but a little bit bigger for that second group, that group B, because it means that the grades are more widely spread across because there's 20, as opposed to group A, where it's kind of, everybody is like right here in between the 65 and 78 range. All right, the last part of this is variability, and that's kind of what I was just mentioning. So if we look at group A, our variability is really, it doesn't vary much at the first part, but in the fourth quadrant it does. So we say in the fourth quartile, not quadrant, quartile, it does. And now for this one, it doesn't, the big variable is between the first and second, because right here, that's pretty tightly knit together, and so those don't vary too much. But in the first and second quartile, we got some variety there. So first and second quartile, those we have a variability. Awesome. Thanks, friends.